Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about galleries. And here we can see a layout that has a portfolio. I'm going to come into one of the items, and we have a gallery here. Um, Actually, I'm going to come into the next one because this one has already been done. Let me just come into this one, NFL Bachelor Pad. Okay, so we have a gallery, but as we can see, when I click on the images, nothing happens, and that's because um, Lightbox mode has not yet been turned on. Looks like I got logged out of config. Let me just jump right back in. Okay. So let me jump back into NFL Bachelor Pad. And so what I need to do is I need to enable Lightbox mode for this gallery. So I'm going to edit this page, and I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to edit the gallery. I'm going to come to design and enable Lightbox. Okay. Now notice that I have a choice between dark overlay and light overlay. Okay. I'm going to show you here. Here's the same site, but in a more developed version. And as you can see, the background is white, which matches this white background. So that's great. So I'm going to choose light overlay. Okay. Just to give you an example, I'm going to show you what dark overlay looks like. Let me save that. Okay, that's dark overlay. And that obviously changes the mood that the visitor has, when they look at these images. Interior design is typically a very bright and light medium. It likes to look clean and fresh, and a light overlay typically does that better. Now notice the one thing is that this X is very easy to see, whereas with this one here, the X is so faint. Squarespace has actually overlooked this, I believe. This is something that could be very easily not seen by a visitor, and that's what I'm going to show you next, is how to solve that issue. So what I'm going to do, okay, so now I've got, well, let me actually go ahead and come in here and change this to the light overlay. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Light overlay. Oh, light overlay. Apply, save. Okay, so boom, I have the light box going now in light overlay, but again, that X is just so faint. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to the House Digital CSS page, and we have this thing, use this if the website uses a light background. And here's some CSS. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to come into design, custom CSS, and I'm just going to paste it right in there. Okay, and there's a note, change the color of X in Lightbox. I'm going to save that. Now, boom, there we go. Much easier to see. And that's all. So this CSS is really something that you're going to want to add if you are working on a website that has a light background. Remember, if your website has a dark background, then you'll be using a dark Lightbox overlay or a dark Lightbox background, and the X shows up just fine in that case. So again, this is CSS that you're going to want to use if you're using if you're creating a website with a light background. Okay, so that's a little bit about galleries, the importance of turning on Lightbox, and choosing the background color, and the importance of putting in the custom CSS to change the X.